Alright, before we get in the video, guys, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below. Now, today's video is a little different. Doing a little reaction on the Michael Jackson trailer. Usually I'm a sports guy, but I will say, growing up, even though I'm only 25, Michael Jackson is probably my favorite artist of all time. I think he's my number one. Obviously, I think a lot of people have number one. But I think it's a good day to see the trailer, because I will probably go see this movie. I don't really see too many movies often, if I'm being quite honest, but this is one that I'll have to probably go to the theaters and probably watch this biopic. I think this trailer, or not this trailer, but I think this movie will break the recent record of Freddie Mercury's biopic. I think this will reach a bill. This will reach $1 billion. I think just it already broke numbers with views in a trailer for a biopic in 24 hours. So let's see how this looks. I've seen some videos, some clips, and some pictures of it. I think it's crazy because I think it's his nephew Jafar. I think it's his name. That's, acting him out as Michael, which is kind of crazy. I didn't know he had a nephew that kind of looks like him, but we'll see how this looks, and I'm very curious, and let's check it out.
You're confident. You're strong.
Golly, this is so crazy. It sounds just like him, if not almost identical. It's kind of crazy. He's got the, and he was obviously still a black man, obviously, but he had that skin problem, obviously, down the road that nobody really knew about. I didn't even know about it until probably like a year ago, but let's just keep going.
You're beautiful. You're the greatest of all time.
Let me tell you something. In this life.
So, oh my God, that looked just like him. The hair, the way he dresses, the way his outfits were actually, and the moves. That's crazy. It's just like, it brings back memories. I was a young kid, obviously, watching this, but let's just keep going. This is his dad, obviously.
Y'all either a winner or you're a loser. Y'all want to work in a steel mill like me for the rest of your days?
No, sir.
Yeah, because I sure as hell don't. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir. Damn. So this is, like, right here, obviously. Michael had no childhood, obviously. This is his childhood. This is him, and his brothers. They did a little, the Jackson 5 is what, they came up with. Obviously, it started in the 60s because he was obviously born in 58. And I think a lot of kids my age, or kids who are younger than me, don't realize he had no childhood. His dad made them. He wasn't like, oh, you guys want to do this? He kind of forced upon, look, the only way we're going to get out of this small house is because it's going to be you guys that's going to make it. I'm not going to make it because I'm already too old to do all this stuff now. It's up to you guys. And this is why, Michael Jackson, he did not have a childhood, like I said before. I felt terrible for him because, you could see it as a grown man that he really wished he, had a somewhat of a good childhood, but he didn't. All he did was, sing, take lessons for singing. They did concerts. It shows it right here, obviously. So he had no time to do anything. He didn't hang out with any of his friends. He went to school. That was probably the only time he was able to actually hang out with his friends. But I know it's just sad to see such an icon. It's just insane. But let's keep going.
I need to hear you a little louder. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir. Ready whenever you are, Michael.
Do you know what I'm after?
Oh man, this is when, obviously, when he's older, he kind of separated a little bit from his brothers. Not like he didn't like him or anything, but he knew at this time that he can separate himself and he's gonna be the guy of the family. They knew because he was the lead singer at 6, 7 years old. So this is when he took upon himself to go to producer and start making some songs, and this is him growing to be by himself and take over and be Michael Jackson himself, not the Jackson 5. This is Michael Jackson himself. So let's keep going.
You want to be the biggest star in the world?
We need to capitalize on Michael's success.
This, just look at that. That's so scary to see. I know it's his cousin. I know it's his nephew. But that right there that you're looking at, oh my! If you go back, I think this is probably in the early '80s, mid '80s, I would say. This is when he won his 8 Grammys, which probably won't be ever broken again. So let's keep it 100. His record for 8 Grammys in a night will not be broken ever again, ever. But this is scary because this is it looks just like him. That's so crazy how like to the T they got that. Like, oh my god, it's kind of scary to look at. It's honestly insane. This is insane that you're looking at right here. This is just wild. But they did a great job with him, with the outfit, the sunglasses, the curls in his hair, and the smile. It looks insane. Let's keep going.
Because the Jackson family is the brand. That's our Coca-Cola. And we need to start selling. So I'm planning an international tour. This is just the beginning.
Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. His dad obviously took. He was basically the general. He was the manager of the Jackson 5, obviously, and he was trying to take over the Jackson 5, which he was. He's the one that started it. Obviously, he's the one that did all the lessons for him, paid for the lessons and stuff. But this is the time frame I was talking about when Jackson was kind of tired of it a little bit. Now he's older. He can live on his own. He could do stuff on his own. So this is when he took over and said, I want to do stuff on my own. I want to start recording my own songs on my own, get my own producer, my own manager. Dad, I love you, but this is what I want to do. So he goes, this is it. This is the last tour. If not, I'm going to do my own stuff. So let's keep going.
I need to think.
I told you what to think.
I love my family, but I just want to do my own thing.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is him. He did not want to be controlled by his dad. He did not. He knew that he was going to be a big star. I don't know if he thought he'd be the biggest star ever, but he knew in his heart and in his mind that he would be the biggest star from that family, for sure, 100%. It was going to happen no matter what. But this is it. This is what I'm talking about right here, so let's keep going.
Just have all these ideas in my head. Just gotta get them out.
Then do it, Michael. You're not a little boy anymore.
People always told me, be careful what you do.
Michael, I knew you were different.
If you guys don't know, the monkey that was just shown right there, that was actually his personal pet named Bubbles. Yes, Michael Jackson owned a monkey in his house. His house is obviously smaller in this frame, but when he gets older, his name is Bubbles. You can fact check me, but yes, he's famous. He's a famous monkey. Like, it's crazy. Bubbles, that's his name. But if you guys don't know that, search it. But it's just crazy to see that Bubbles is in. But yeah, fact check me. But I know I'm 100% right. That is Bubbles, his pet monkey. But there will be more shown down the road when it comes to giraffes. And he had a petting zoo in his house. But just wait.
The moment you were born, you have a very special life.
And mother always told me, be careful who you love.
I believe music can change the world.
When the lie becomes the truth. The bitter cheese, not my love.
Spread love,
The bitter cheese,
joy,
not my love.
and peace.
She's just a girl.
That is what I want the world to feel.
God, those throwaway days. I don't know if you guys know this. I think back in like the mid 2000s or so when the Wii was out. It was crazy to say. He actually came out with a video game on the Wii we could actually dance to. I know it was actually it was definitely different back in that time, but it was a really exciting game. I actually had that game. I actually danced to it. And it's actually, it teaches you a lot. Dancing, it definitely helps you dancing for sure. I was like, oh hell yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And I was already a big fan anyways. I was only like 8, 9, but definitely a little memory there. I just seen that with the Thrill. They had all the Thriller songs, the Beat It songs, the Billie Jean, you name it. But let's keep going.
magic.
Obviously, after watching that, I think, like I said before in the video, this movie is gonna break the record. Freddie Mercury's record. I think he had like over 900 million box office. This will break a bill. This movie will break a bill. I will guarantee you that right now. If it obviously broke the views for 24 hours for a biopic on YouTube for the trailer, no question it's gonna break the record for the box office. I guarantee you that. But at the end of the day, we will see what happens. And like I said before, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below on your guys' thoughts on the trailer, and we will see you guys